So, können die Texturen reinkommen? Da sind sie doch da, die Texturen. Sehr gut. Back to die Elex Party, Leute. So. Hier sind wir wieder. Und pass auf, das Beste. Achtung, ich drücke zweimal auf die Pfeiltasten. Warum macht er das noch? Das ist ausgeschaltet. Ist eine Option drin. Muss ich jetzt hier draufklicken, damit es ausgeschaltet ist. Warum? What the fuck? Fuck you. Aber nur zwei Knöpfe belegt. Ja! Klappt! Ja! Jetzt kann ich sowas hier machen. Yeah. Ja, move. Oh, herrlich. Scheiße hinter mir. Okay, bei dem Typen machen wir jetzt. Und, überall in diesen Spielen sind diese Torches, das geht mir ein bisschen auf die Eier. Boah, das ist hier der Pisser. Und auf jeden Fall will ich gleich mich mal rauspo. Ah ja? Achso, sie geht zurück. Okay. Mal schauen, wie sie geht. Und hier hoch. Da. Runes West Ignaton, genau. Und da habe ich noch einer, der mir Geld schuldet und einen, den ich eventuell verkloppen kann. Auf jeden Fall im Prinzip verkloppen kann. Die Frage ist, ob ich es schaffe. Oh, das da ist der Pisskopf.
Hey, do you enjoy I would have given you. You know how hard it is.
You know what?
Part of. Oh, that's all you want? Yes, I'm an. No.
We're not making any deal. Get your stuff and get out of Igniton.
Just like that? No chance. I'll get you. Oh!
Ich vorher eigentlich noch was trinken können, ne? Oh mein Gott. Diese Freezes gibt's immer noch, das ist doch zum Kotzen. Ein langer reicht langsam, ey. What? Ja, der Typ ist doch noch eine Nummer zu heftig für mich. Das ist ein Arschloch-Typ.
Not like that.
I just can't believe that.
Ich will echt mehr Kohle haben. Durch den scheiß Brief überbracht, sehe ich meine 500 Shards wieder haben.
I delivered your report to Balder.
You have my thanks. Hopefully now they'll understand what's happening with the outlaws, and that we need help. Kalan's thanks are one thing, but I know Elex speaks for him too. And the insurance you gave me.
What is it that...
That is your...
Dieser Quatsch ist immer noch das gleiche System. Fragen über Fragen. Dinge über Dinge. Ja, Mr. Jumpy Jack. Okay. Kommen wir jetzt erstmal zurück in die Wüste. Düsen. Here we are. Ja, da draußen. Ekelhaft. Wie gesagt, an sich ist geil hier. Und heute bin ich nicht so angepisst wie gestern, da war ich ja leicht angesäuert, aber ich glaube, es lag auch an der späten Stunde, der Müdigkeit, die dazu kam. Und ja, wirklich eine Fickhaftigkeit, dieses Viech, das war wirklich eine ganz schöne Assi-Nummer. Muss man einfach mal ehrlich sagen. Muss man mal ganz ehrlich sagen, na mein Freund? Mikey?
Welcome to the fort.
Na, schauen wir mal, wo die ganzen Lieder von diesem Drecksloch finden. Wenn es rumliegt, das Grasesproben nehme ich es mit. Boah, ich will ein Gewehr haben, ey. Ich hätte schon Bock auf ein bisschen Schießeisen-Action. Versteht ihr, Leute? Apple. Hier. Nice. So. Warte schon mal erstmal, bevor wir hinter den Vorhang schauen. Als wir in den Vorhang schauen.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, mate. Der sieht cool aus. Haare, Bart, Brille, passt.
What goods have you got?
But of course.
But of course, natürlich, das klingt nach einer Antwort. Ich glaube, Waffen habe ich im Gepäck, gute Sachen. Slaughterplate. Es ist immer noch falsch, dass ich hier bin, weil du bist ein Armor Trader, oder? Ein Goods Trader, okay.
Be safe out there.
What goods have you got?
Yeah, sure.
Are those good goods or bad goods? Ist nicht verkehrt. Sieht aus wie zu teuer. Das war ansonsten nicht schlecht durchaus. Die Protective Mask. 95 hat er hier. Muss ich gar nicht reisen. 6 habe ich. High Performance Soup. Aber morgen, ich will Natural Elex haben. 18 Stück, das sind. Für 24 habe ich noch 2 übrig. Habe ich noch 1 übrig für ein paar Attributspunkte. Dann nehmen wir. Das ist relativ arm. Machen wir uns noch ein kleines bisschen Kohle hier. Recipes behalte ich natürlich. Noch Toilet Paper. Ah, hier waren die 10er Schritte, sehr gut. Ja, das kann ich komplett verkaufen, das ist alles okay. Weiß nicht. 2 Dinger. Soft Toilet Paper ist wertvoll, nice. Coins behalten wir auch nochmal. Bundle of Old World Money, das ist wertvoll. Denkt kurz das Spiel. Ziemlich oft in letzter Zeit. Releases können raus. Old Releases können raus. Fine Dining Spoons können raus. Dining Forks können raus. Five Branches können raus. Fine Dining Forks können raus. Fucking Mugs können raus. Dining Plates können raus. Cups können raus. Rooms können raus. Meine guten alten Oil Lamps. Oh, die sind nicht unwertvoll. Können raus. Hammers. Oh, Hammers sind der Shit. Unusable First Aid Kits sind der Shit. Eins will ich behalten. Oder? Ich kann nicht dafür brauchen, woanders die Propaganda. Klingt zwar eigentlich, denke ich mal nicht, aber hey. Trophies, das sind wirklich nur Trophies. Alter, aber die Trophies bringen gutes Geld. Mhm. Mhm. Nice, und schon sind wir wieder am Start. Jetzt brauche ich noch eine Workbench und dann könnte es wieder abgehen eigentlich. Ist hier eine Workbench? Nein. Ja, wir finden schon noch eine Workbench in nächster Gelegenheit. Darf ich hier reinkommen?
Will you just leave? Don't do that again.
Sorry. Das nicht wieder machen. Du sprichst, weil ich gerade Angst bekommen habe. Mir fast ins Hemd gepisst habe. Eine Übertreibung, war nicht lustig. Ja, guck mal her, haben wir schon wieder Toilet Paper. Und dann fangen wir wieder an, unser Naturalien so voll zu packen mit Naturalien halt. Wir wissen alle, Klopapier ist die Nummer 1 Naturalie. Na, hier gehe ich jetzt auch nicht rein. Auch nur Stress. Nur eine Werkbank ist es nicht. Oh Leute, ich könnte diese Torches auslassen. Und was weiter drin um Workbench. Hier drüben. Und Bett. Hier noch irgendwelches. Ja, Fine Dining Fork. Na, also. Wir haben ein paar Kleinigkeiten. Metal Scrap, da ist noch eine Potion. Leute, ihr müsst das aufheben, wenn so auf der Straße liegt. Sonst mache ich's. Oh, guck mal da.
Have you ever been in the cage?
Yeah, I was champion.
Fuck off. What, really? Before Big Jim was?
Yeah, that's why I'm so rich, respected, and feared here.
All right, I get it. But don't you think you should give it a shot?
Hey, how about you give it a go? Just leave me a shard so I can pay for the funeral.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right, forget it.
Käfigkampf. Klingt eigentlich geil.
How could he be so stupid? See you later.
Da vorne ein Vieh hier drinne. In der Anlage. Aim. Oh ja, die Typen haben sie echt nicht alle. Okay, wer bist du? Bist du der Boss? Warum als? William.
Well, excellent. Another desert fly landing here thinking he's found something for free. You're just lucky you aren't a berserker. I hate those forest rats. They're almost as much trouble as the clerics.
What do you have against berserkers?
Berserker, cleric. They're both trying to squeeze us out of Tavar. They want to take us out. One needs men, and the other wants our land.
Who wants your land?
The berserkers and their damn terraforming mushrooms, or whatever the fuck those things are.
Aber gut.
They want to make a jungle of everything. But we like it here. They can't just take our land and turn us into forest rats. I'm not letting that happen. I am William. I am the Duke's cousin. The Duke is in charge around here, and I'm gonna make sure he stays in charge. We are outlaws.
Ich muss die Musik trotzdem noch ein bisschen leiser drehen. Ich finde, die ist immer im Verhältnis zu laut zu den Gesprächen.
Who's the Duke?
You're new here, so
Ich habe schon
listen
grob gehört, aber
closely.
erzähl's mir nochmal.
The Duke runs this place and all of Tavar. He freed this place from Baxter's tyranny. He is just and he is profitable. Which makes you a lucky man. If you turned up when Baxter was in charge, you'd be dead already. That makes the rules here pretty simple. You want the Duke on your side. And the Duke is my cousin. Which means you want me on your side. Which means you want to find ways to make a profit.
Ganz kurz. Viel zu laut.
So you're not the boss here?
Logan is my cousin. That means I am his voice. That means you do what I say. The Duke tells me, I tell you. It gets done. Got it?
Got it. What if I want to join the Outlaws?
We don't take people from other factions. But yeah, we're looking for new people. Getting rid of Baxter meant getting rid of his men. So, prove yourself to me and you can swear loyalty to the Duke. You'll find it profitable. None of the other factions will give you the sort of freedom you can get here.
Or the Prophet?
Or the Prophet. Not the Albs, they're separatists. Not the clerics or the berserkers. The fort is where the real power lies.
Hm. Und das klingt so ein bisschen trotzdem sehr nach einzelgängerischem Egoismus, aber eigentlich ist das genau mein Ding. Ich bin ein absoluter Einzelgänger-Egoist. Kann ich überhaupt nicht bestreiten. Hm.
Let's assume I join you. What happens then?
Then you will start as a runner, like everyone else. If you want to become an enforcer, you will have to earn that privilege. But to each who proves themselves, there comes profit. There comes trust. There comes armor and weapons. So earn your way and take the profit.
Are you sure you have everything under control here?
Only an idiot thinks they have complete control of anything. This is about stopping all the little crises becoming big ones. And I have one small crisis that I can use an outsider to solve.
What do you need my help for?
I need someone who isn't on the radar when it comes to the district overseers. Some of them are pissed about something. I need someone to deal with that.
Desert Vultures.
About these district overseers. Who are they?
There's Big Jim. He's in charge of the arena.
Hey.
Chloe, she manages the entertainment district.
Oh yeah?
Then there's Mad Bob. He calls himself the Scrap Baron, and you'd better call him that. People don't call him Mad Bob to his face. Ever. And there's Blake. He takes care of things that need taking care of. They've all earned their place, all proven themselves loyal. But they all have their little problems, and they all want more.
Ich liebe es, einen Haufen Quests sich wieder auftun. Questbuch muss ich füllen. Das Questbuch muss ich füllen.
Tell me about Chloe.
So viel Rocket
Chloe
Beans
owns
geschaut.
her cut of the takings. That's not like her to skip paying her tribute. She knows she's lucky to have the position she has. So I need an outsider to make her pay up. It's a little more diplomatic coming from someone from the outside. And I need someone who isn't scared Chloe will shut them out of the entertainment district.
Aber
Ask her for the shards and find out why she's not been paying. If you can't manage that, at least make sure she pays her outstanding debts.
mit dummem B. That's.
What about Blake?
Say, are you even listening to me? Blake is the only overseer who doesn't make trouble here. He takes care of his own interests and does what people tell him. I only wish they were all like that.
Tell me about Big Jim.
Big Jim. Good fighter. He's kept the arena turning a profit. Only now he's beaten everyone who's challenged him. He thinks he's invulnerable. I've even heard rumors he's claiming he will take over from the Duke. I always knew his ego would be his undoing. I should want him dead. Instead, I want you to fight him. He needs his ego deflating. You're to fight in the name of the Duke, and make sure that you teach Big Jim a lesson before I have to shut him up permanently.
What is the problem with Mad Bob?
Mad Bob, yeah. That is its own chapter. He oversees the scrap deliveries to the fort. They are a big source of profit. Only now there isn't any scrap coming in, and I don't know why. The desert might be dry of water, but there's no way it's dry of scrap.
Speak to him and find out what's happening.
I'm afraid he isn't delivering because nobody will work for him. But maybe it's something else. If you can get Mad Bob to start making deliveries again, I promise that will earn you a good reward.
I will look into the problems you're having.
That's what I wanted to hear. I run things for the Duke. Get things to move along more smoothly? Well, the Duke doesn't forget people who show him loyalty. Let me know how things go.
Alright, really, Billy.
I have nothing for you. Come back another time.
Ist das gratis? Nice. 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 Ist das ein Haus, Billy, Billy? Letter about Rex.
What the fuck are you doing here? Well, just fuck off,
War
will
gar
you?
nicht da. So, mal kurz. Oh, ich habe so dran den Bookworm sogar. Theoretisch sollte der mittlerweile nach dem Patch tatsächlich hier geben. Oh, wait was strong. Hat das XP gebracht oder nicht? First he takes half of the people with him, then the cowardly bastards then the cowardly bastard goes into hiding. The pig probably fled across the border to Syracuse. That won't be the last we've seen of each other. Gut. Das war Willy Billy. Was war da? Die Schrotter haben wir erkundet. Ich wollte eigentlich aus Spaß mal da runterspringen und ich wollte eigentlich auch hier hochgehen. Das ist nicht aus Spaß, sondern aus der Hoffnung. Oh. Schon. Wo komme ich hier jetzt hin? Guten Tag, Herr Outlaw. Guten Tag, Herr Guard. Einfach nur Unterstände. Was schützen wir uns hier? Noch nicht reinkommen. Du bist Guard, okay. Getamten Viecher? Ich weiß nicht. Nice. Na, Jungs. Oh. Das sieht aus wie die Arena, ja. Definitiv. Hey, guten Tag.
I don't recognize your face. Are you with Bloody Baxter or Logan the Duke?
Logan the Duke, of course.
What if I say the Duke?
So, you're for Logan. You're just another fish that swims with the stream, are you? So, what do you want?
Tell me about Baxter.
Why do you want to know? He's gone. No one knows where he is. There's some who say that Baxter is everywhere and nowhere. That he has spies, eyes and ears everywhere. Others say that he was shot in the back of the head and is buried out there in the sands. Whatever the truth, no one's heard from him since Nasty took the fort and the Duke took control. Take my advice and stop asking questions. The Duke won't like it, and if Baxter is still alive, it's not like he's doing anything to defend his own name, is it? Let him fade into the past.
Tell me more about the Duke.
Logan took the fort and he took charge. He's smart and strong enough to... And it run...
Kurz, neugierig, neugierig. Ja, ich weiß, bleibt bei eine Entscheidung.
I don't... Are you...
What if I say Baxter?
Well, there are those who would say you are a man of integrity. There aren't many here who still side with the old guard. Some would say you're living in the past, my friend. That you should think before that gets you killed. So, what do you want?
Tell
Why? Whatever the truth, take my advice and stop.
Tell me more about the Duke.
Logan took the fort and he took charge. He's smart and strong enough to have risen to the top. And it runs in the family. That sister of his is smart too. And tough enough to get the men to follow her. That should tell you everything you need to know. A real leader. But, if you're an outsider, I have a job for a free agent. Are you up for earning yourself a reward?
What do you mean, a free agent?
I need someone who doesn't owe the Duke a favor. That's you, right? Okay, so, details. The Duke has a weapons cache. I say cache, but I mean a stockpile. Arms trading is one of his businesses. That makes us competitors. Normally that's fine. There's room for us both. Only right now I've got a bulk deal going through. But only if I can get some grenades to complete the list of things he wants.
So what do you need me for?
I need at least 3 crates of grenades from the Duke's stockpile. I don't care how you get them. Just bring them here, and don't let the Duke's men trace you when you do. Do you think you can handle that?
About these grenades you want.
So, are you going to get them for me?
Yes, I'll get them.
Good decision. So, bring me 3 crates, and then you can pick out a reward. You got that?
Sure, I'll get them. Let's do some business. Are you ready to trade?
Und auch Elex im Start. Eine kleine Müllhalde. Ja, die haben auf jeden Fall, die sind auf jeden Fall
Not permitted to be here. Good. That's the right decision.
Fallout, Apokalypse. Und schon wieder 13 Elexitreicher. Mag hätte ich aber auch gerne. Dann Rewe, was ich gerne hätte. Und das?
Good. That's the right decision.
Dafür immer die richtigen Entscheidungen.
You are not permitted to be here.
Ist okay.
Good. That's the right decision.
I'm not taking anything, okay?
You are not good. That's the right decision. You are not permitted to be here.
Bin noch nicht hier.
Good. That's the right decision.
Oh, das muss weg. Noch ein Tresor. Eine Sache für die Nacht. Mal ausprobieren. Mitternacht fixst du noch, Junge? Brillant. Wollt ihr mich verarschen? Kommt schon, Leute. Was Dummes. Okay. Na dann, nee, ich bin doch gerade in Tower. Oh, holy shit, Leute. Eine Lampe. Ja, so bis morgen wieder. Ray, du darfst auch noch nicht schlafen. Ein Wunder von der Matratze. Ich habe jahrelang selbst auf einer Matratze auf dem Boden geschlafen, von daher nichts davon auszusetzen. Canned food. Apfel, eine Dose und eine Rakete. Automators Lauf. Die aufwachsende Wüste? Mensch. Liebe anspruchslose Pilze. Alles, was ich kriegen kann. Gebe nichts wieder zurück. Motto der Piraten der Karibik, ne? So, hier unten ist auch noch ein Ort gewesen zum Langgehen. Ach, hier. Das wäre eine jahrelange Untersuchung.
Hey, you.
Do you have a few shards for me?
Shit, rat. Go work for your money.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Listen to Ray here. Always good for life guidance is Ray. Never has people wanting to kill him. Always rolling in shards. Always the best person for advice.
Why should I give you shards?
Because sometimes friendships can be bought. And in Tavar, you need friends to help you up, to stay alive. Doubly so in times like these because, oh, times are a-changin', and when the rats leave this sinking ship, this rat will plug the holes and take the whole damn boat, and then you'll really want this rat as your friend. So how about those shards now, then?
Forget it.
Oh, rats never forget. You should remember that. You can get far without friends. But you've made your decision.
Did you mean to do that?
Eigentlich wollte ich ihn mir... Weiß nicht, aber... Keine Ahnung. Warum gefällt dir das nicht, Arschloch?
Hey.
Er hat echt nur 50.
Okay, take this.
Thanks, friend. I won't forget this. Rats never forget. And this rat will take you with him to the stars.
Yeah, good job.
Noch was, Red? Ja, der Dose dafür mit.
You don't look like you should need to beg.
I'm not begging, I'm requesting. But yes, you're right. I'm not looking myself. Even this armor isn't mine. A good friend gave it to me. Friends' favors, they're what makes Magalan go round. You get enough of them, they can even make Magalan dance. Be sure that the rat will not forget your small donation.
What goods have you got?
All right.
Camouflage-Spell. Interessant. So, schon hier hinten. Oh Leute, ey, ist so viel hier los. Macht mich wahnsinnig. Ich habe auch immer mit meinem Drang, sofort alles erkunden zu wollen. Doch, Bodyguard?
Yourself. Have a great day.
So ein Meisterdieb. Nicht gut. Liquor habe ich mir zum Glück in Bulk gekauft. Erstmal 2.
I am the doc. That makes you the patient, right?
Right.
I can make it happen. Those dreams will come true.
My dreams?
You're here to trade. I'm here to make dreams come true. Everything you need. Drinks, cams, that special kick. The doc can make it for you. The doc can make it come true.
Alright, Doc.
Oh, whoa. I bet you could surf the sky if you took any of this guy's stuff.
Why do they call you Doc?
Isn't that obvious?
No.
I am the best chemsmith here. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you want to feel, and I will make it happen.
Mit deine
For a
Eier
price.
füllen. Moment.
You've sampled too many of your own chems.
Oh, I don't do chems. The doc is a chemsmith, an artist, a businessman. I'm not a consumer.
Why are you laughing then?
But I understand your confusion. Once upon a time, the old doc was normal. Then, I had a sort of accident. When the outlaws wanted me to experiment with chems, let's just say there was a mix-up of the doses. I've not messed with concentrated chems since, or taken it pure, or on my birthday. Not that I've needed to. I mean, that was a high to last a lifetime. Literally.
Ja.
What do you have to offer?
Nothing at the moment. Not a sizzling second of release. I've been robbed.
What?
Who robbed you?
No idea. I was only gone for a little while.
Believe us.
Or something. Now, the old doc has to make enough stuff again before he can start delivering again.
What was stolen?
Well, everything. My entire stock. Gone. Just gone. Everything gone. But you could help me. If you want to buy something, we'll have to find the thief.
Thief, okay.
Do you have any leads?
Go to the girls in the entertainment district. The girls know everything.
Okay.
Cindy is the best one to talk to out of all of them. She's got less attitude than the others. She'll even talk to me. Talk to her. She might know something about who's trying to deal my chems.
Oh yeah, he's right. Those ladies know how to get answers. I mean, guys get relaxed over there and they let all sorts of information slip. Got myself in trouble that way before.
Ja, so klingst du auch, mein Junge. So klingst du auch. Hier sind alles ein Vogelparade. Ich geh mir kurz Hände waschen. Sind irgendwie klebrig. Ich liebe Hände waschen. Fühlen sich Hände gleich wieder besser an. Saubere Hände sind was Gutes. Ah, herrlich. Okay. Aber schon unsere nächste kleine Sache, die wir nebenbei. Okay, Workbench. Achso, ich wollte nochmal die anderen Sachen, die ich hier machen kann in meinem Alchemielabor aktuell. Mental Energy, ja. Hier, Small Healing Potions kann ich auch brauen. Was brauche ich dafür? Wein und Healing Plants. Ah, super. Also habe ich noch genug Reserven quasi. Bräuchte noch mehr Wein, aber 72 Small Healing Plants ist sehr gut. Mighty. Completely healed. Brauchst auch Natural Elex von der Mighty? Fuck you. Arch. Oh, Healing Potions. Ah, verstehe. Healing Potions brauche ich. Healing Plant und Wein. Okay. Interessant. Können wir uns ja mal ein paar kleine herstellen, oder? Auch. Ah. Ich mal, Small Mana Potion. Auch Liquor, okay. Healing Potion braucht nur Healing Plants, okay. Malls habe ich eigentlich einige. Kann ich auch noch gebrauchen, aber ein paar Healing Potions könnte ich mir schon herstellen. Haben wir denn? Im Besitz. Nur Healing Potion. 25 ist auch nicht wenig. Aber erst damit aus, würde ich sagen, ne? Wir können schon mal unsere Strong Drinks trinken. Sehr gut. Hey, Doc. Was hier oben bei dir zu finden? Nicht wirklich, ne? Liebe looten. Ich liebe looten so sehr. Jedes Stück ist ein bisschen was zu neuer Stärke. Und hell yeah, ich werde mir so viele Tränke brauen, wie ich kann und mich aufpumpen, wie es geht. Und mal kurz schauen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bei Grenades, 15, 16, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38, 39, 40, 41, 43, 45, 46, 47, 47, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64 und das allein für die Base-Sachen ohne so eins davon dazu nehmen, einfach mal Outlaw, scheißegal. 65, 67, 68, 69, 73, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Das sind schon ein paar Punkte. Haben wir schon noch. In Liam ist hingegangen, hier rüber.
Hey you. You're new here.
I am.
I don't know if anyone's told you, but the Duke, our glorious leader, King of the Desert, is raising taxes on his territory. And I am here to collect them.
So, what is that to do with me?
Look, I've told the Duke 1,000 times I'm not the guy for this. But if I don't get him the shards, he'll put a rope around my neck. Or my wife will. She'd do it for him. So do a guy a favor and hand over the money.
Okay.
After all, it's better than me and you ending up as food for the jackals.
Bullshit.
Your wife would hang you?
She wouldn't want to. No, she's a lady of integrity. I would never say anything bad about her. It would be the Duke. The Duke would insist. My wife is a wonderful lady. Calm, majestic. She'd be a queen of the desert if there wasn't already a king. The Duke, our glorious leader, king of the desert, and lord of the outlaws. So are you going to pay? Listen, maybe you can ask me about it later. Now is not the right time, okay?
You're asking me to pay to be here?
Bitch.
Everyone has to pay tribute to the Duke, our glorious leader, king of the desert, and lord of the outlaws.
Ja, und das ist
So
Konz,
you
eine
hand over the
Verarsche.
shards now, it'd be better for both of us.
Nein, du verarschst mich.
Really, you don't want to explain not paying to the Duke.
There's no tax. This is a con.
Why would I risk my neck to lie? I told you I don't want to be here. I know you're looking at me and not feeling that threatened if you don't pay, but the Duke stands behind me. Mess with me and you mess with the Duke, and no one here is going to let that happen.
You're not taking shards from me without a fight.
No, you don't want to fight me. Deny the Duke and it won't just be me you're fighting. You'll be fighting everyone
komm,
here.
pack dein Schwert
No
aus.
one's going to help you. And no one in their right mind would send you to collect shards. I'm not paying.
But are you crazy? You'll risk that?
I'm not paying.
Okay, I'll admit
Nein,
it.
zieh die Waffe.
I spent all my wife's shards. She found out, and if I don't earn them back, she'll be wearing my balls for earrings. I've got to get the shards to replace what I spent.
What did you spend the shards on?
Well, you know, men's things. Yeah,
Ah,
I
was
know
ein
that
Puff.
made it worse, but it's not like that, honestly. I love Cindy, and I can't get to see her without
Cindy?
paying her. Not that it matters.
Ah.
Madison will beat the shit out of me if she finds I've seen a prostitute. She'll kill me if she finds out I'm in love with Cindy.
Gut.
So, I've got to get those shards if I want to keep walking.
You really love your wife then?
Yes. Oh, yes. Completely. Totally. What is there not to love?
Oh, es klingt super.
You can tell her that if you meet her, that you've never met anyone who loves his wife as much as Liam. You could even say I worship her. And if anyone says anything about Cindy and us being in love, I'll deny it. How could I betray my wonderful, blessed, psychotic wife?
So,
Das war...
your wife doesn't mean anything to you?
She means the world to me. If I wasn't with her, my universe would end. I'm not the first, you know. Every few months, she picks a husband. And have you met any of her exes here in the fort? No. And there's a good reason for that. No one knows where they are, where the pieces of them are. I've never had much here. I don't know why she picked me of all people, but now she owns me until I die. And if she finds out about Cindy, both me and her are dead. Dead for good. Warrior, lover, goddess. She's everything a man could ever want. Oh, I don't know what I'd do if she just died.
Hey, that was great.
Say, where did you get that claw? Can I take a look at it?
Why? Do you want to look at that?
Yes, please, show me.
I got it in a dan.
Edan? You mean you met Kata? She must trust you if she gave you this. And if you have been trusted with this, maybe I could ask you about something. It would bring us a lot of Elexit. And I mean a lot.
Klettern noch gleich. Eine Sekunde Zeit. Ganz kurz. Das Google bemühen. Ach, Kedda, genau. Die ins Exil geschickt worden, jetzt wieder rein ist. Verstehe.
And you'll trust me with this because of this claw?
You wouldn't have one if you hadn't earned it. You're one of us, right? I mean, you're playing it shy, but you know what the claw means.
Nein.
And it means we work together. Share the loot and go our separate ways. Both with the shards to make life happier.
Ja, damit.
All right, I'm in.
Right. Let's do this. Listen closely. I know the Duke stole a pile of shards from the clerics some time ago. He's trying to bring them into the fort little by little without anyone noticing. We can take advantage of that to earn ourselves a profit. If that sounds good, then let's do this. If not, then just pretend this conversation never happened.
Okay, ganz kurz. Hey.
About the Duke's shards. How did the Duke get the Elexit from the clerics?
The clerics were transporting goods and the Elexit between the domed city in Abessa and the Hort in Ignadon. The Duke got wind of this and set up an ambush. And it worked. The Duke made a fortune. But of course, he couldn't tell anyone about it. If he'd admitted it was the outlaws that killed those clerics, it would have started a war. So he hid the shards and denied the whole thing.
And the clerics believed him?
Neither side really knows if we could win a war, and besides, where's the profit for anyone? A full-out war and we'll all lose. That's why the Duke likes to play his enemies according to good old outlaw tradition. Keep them guessing, surprise them with your attacks, and hit them with a huge bang when they are least expecting it. So because the Duke needs to keep this a secret, he can't have word get round the fort and then reach the clerics. That not only means the Elexit is out there, But it also means the Duke can't raise much of a storm if all the Elexit suddenly disappears.
So, what's your plan?
The Duke is bringing the Elexit into the fort in deliveries with minimum muscle to protect it. Keeping it low-key is how the Duke is hoping to keep his Elexit a secret. And the next delivery of shards is due soon. I've thought about this, and the best place to intercept the shipment is when it's coming through the pass that connects Ebessa with Tavar. The pass will contain the convoy, and it's far enough away from the fort that the Duke won't know anything's happened there for a decent length of time. If you hit that convoy, take the Elexit, then I'll give you, say, 40% of that take.
40%.
Make it 50% or there's no deal.
Hey, this is my plan, and I did all the prep work.
Which will mean
Ich bin die
nothing if
Muskelkraft.
I'm not there to get the shards. I'm doing the fighting. I'm taking the risk. I'll take 50%.
Are you expecting me to just back down and accept this?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, okay. We're partners now. Ready to go?
Noch nicht.
We're doing great.
Ich auch ein Questlog drin, den Scheiß, oder? Und besser ist ja, Alter, mal sowas von voll mit Quests noch.
About the Duke's shards.
Gut, gehen wir mal los.
Let's go.
Head directly to the pass to Ebessa, and keep your eyes open. The outlaws in the convoy might have disguised themselves as clerics.
You're coming with me.
What? No, I can't. My ass belongs to Iron Madison. Hell, all of me belongs to her. I'll be no use to you dead, and that's what I'll be if I leave. You can handle it yourself. I'm sure you can.
Okay, Liam. Von 3, habe ich nicht eingeskillt, oder? Und? Der Block bringt +1 schon drauf. Kein Ring, der das kann. Artisten. Truhe, Hort, bei Liam, kleinen Pisser. Jetzt kann ich aber nichts mitnehmen. Und das Ding.
Something wrong.
Everything right. Ja. So, das sieht aus wie Typ mit Name. Danach machen wir das da. Arena. Dann wusste ich doch.
Ah, look who we have here. A new face come to Tavar looking to make his fortune.
So ist es.
You looking for a challenge? I'm surprised a drifter like you made it here. But now you're here. Welcome.
Hallo.
I hope you bring yourself and the rest of us good profits.
Are you this friendly with every newcomer?
Friendly is business, and business is me. I mean, look at me. Who would have thought a humble man like me would make it all the way to the rank of enforcer?
And what does it mean to be an enforcer?
It's a step ahead, a step above. You get the respect, you get to give the orders, you get the connections to get the money. And not just from the people on the streets, from the Duke too. And you get the armor and the shards too. If you want respect, if you want a name, you get it in the arena.
How can I earn a few shards here?
Ah, you want some advice? Well, advice is investment, so how much you want to invest in my advice?
I want to earn, not pay.
Oh, I know you're thinking price, but you should be thinking return. You should be thinking profit. But if you're too scared, well, winners understand risk. So, if you don't want to be a winner, walk away.
Here, what advice will you give me for that?
That? I'm only interested in serious business. You can take that back.
Okay. Sorry Leute, die Neugierde. Wer sich 10-mal durchspielen, um mir den Weg zu sehen.
Ah, look who...
How can I... That...
Oh, I know you...
Well, that's a basic level of investment.
It's not much. But let me think about what could help you. Have you challenged Ike in the arena yet?
No.
Then there's an investment opportunity. Whoa, whoa, wait for it. That's not the advice you paid for. That comes now. You see, Ike is through. Gone. Career over. And that's because he's hooked on anything you can think of. So before you fight him, get him drunk. Just convince him to take a shot or two. You should get an easy fight and an easy win. Just don't let him overdo it with the booze or the stims. Dead men don't pay.
So what other advice have you got?
What would you think about getting rich at the expense of someone else?
I want shards in my pocket.
Then I have some great advice for you. You see, I know a few people who've run up debts. They owe the fort favors. They have to do those, or they have to pay.
How does this help me?
Because I have the IOUs, signed, sealed, promised, and ready for collection. You show the IOU to each of them. Say they've passed the payment deadline, and they'll have to pay up, no argument. Or if you don't want the hassle of talking to the little man, you can sell the IOUs to a dealer for a few shards.
Okay, und das die 500er Tier, würde ich gerne sehen.
Ah, look who we have here. A new face come to tap. You look... It's a step ahead. If you want...
How can... Now that is a proper investment.
We can really do something with this. It's good to find a serious investor. Someone who understands what this is really about. Have you challenged Ike in the arena yet?
No.
Then there's an investment opportunity. Whoa, whoa, wait for it. That's not the advice you paid for. That comes now. You see, Ike is through. Gone. Career over. And that's because he's hooked on anything you can think
das hatten wir schon.
So you should get... Just don't let him...
So what other advice?
What would you think about getting... The owe the fort.
How does this...
Because or if you don't... Well, since you made a proper investment, I've got some premium advice. Rumor has it that Elmar has a stash of Elexit stored somewhere. Now, I haven't got a location for it yet. But what I do have is the code to get you in when you find it. Here's a note with the code.
Lead.
1337 will get you in. Those numbers are worth a fortune, so guard them close.
Okay. So machen wir's.